Previously on Outside Watch,
sun setting over South Africa.
we sail from Bazaruta, Mozambique to Richards Bay, South Africa, making landfall on mainland Africa for the first time. After getting checked into South Africa with all the authorities, we were moving around the corner to the Zululand Yacht Club, where we were welcomed with open arms. And had some epic dance parties. We also took on our new crew member, Bobby. You may remember our friend Paula, who joined us in the Seychelles. Bobby is Paula's younger brother and will be joining us for the sail around the South African coast to Cape Town.
All good. Hello. Yes.
Tell us about yourself.
This is our new crew member.
Yes!
New crew member.
Oh!
I don't know what there is to say. I'm Bobby. Hi.
Paula's.
Yeah.
This is Paula's younger brother.
Do you remember Paula?
Yes, Paula from the previous videos.
Yes.
And he's joining us on the sail around the wild coast to Cape Town.
It's gonna be quite an adventure. Yeah.
We'd been hanging out at the Zululand Yacht Club for about 2 weeks, waiting for another weather window to head south. So what better way to spend our time than a little African road trip safari?
You guys ready for a road trip?
Yeah.
Road trip?
Oh, cool.
Yes.
Ready.
Cool. Quite a few flights.
Amazing.
Guys?
Yep.
Cheers.
Yes. Cheers.
To an awesome day.
Cheers. Cheers.
Awesome day.
Awesome
Good people.
day, yes.
Yeah. Cheers.
Good friends.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Let's not
Cheers.
close.
More of these.
So,
Yeah.
cheers. Great.
I think we did, yeah.
We did, yes.
We were about to set sail down the east coast of South Africa, named the Wild Coast. Although the Wild Coast officially stretches from Richards Bay to Port Elizabeth, the entire South African coastline is notorious and one of the most dangerous in the world. So what makes the Wild Coast so wild? To start, every few days, a strong low pressure will track eastbound and bring strong southerly winds up the coast, sometimes in excess of 50 knots. This in itself is okay, but the main problem is the current. The Agulhas current runs south at up to 5 knots and is one of the strongest in the world. When you get strong winds against this current, you can end up in survival conditions even in the strongest of boats. Since these systems pass every few days, we have to time our passage around the coast in between them when the northeast wind returns. Our available hideout stops are East London, Port Elizabeth, Knysna, and Mossel Bay. We were heading south and would go as far as we could before the next low pressure rolled in.
And let's see the weather. The weather's looking good.
Yeah, we're leaving tomorrow, but we don't know where we're going. Somewhere south. Leave tomorrow afternoon. It's looking really good. There's just a little disturbance that pops up here. This was showing on Monday morning, but now they've moved it back to Tuesday morning, a whole 24 hours extra. So we can go quite far. We might even be able to get past it. If we can get here before this thing fires up, then it's not a threat at all to us, and we can keep going potentially all the way to Cape Town in one go, maybe. But the forecast is changing every day. Every 12 hours that we check it, it's changed, but we're at least going to be able to make either East London, which is right here, Port Elizabeth, or Cape St. Francis. One of those three, I think, for sure.
Exciting.
Yes.
Very nice. Are you excited, Bobby, for the Wild Coast?
Very excited. Let's push off the docks and let's get going.
Yeah.
Go to Cape Town. Maybe.
Maybe.
Big maybe.
Ready, kids?
I don't know. I guess.
It still hasn't really sunk in. I don't really believe it that we're going.
Oh, guys, I got the Wild Coast wheelies.
You have the Wild Coast Willie?
Yeah, I'm nervous. Just passing the breakwater onto the Wild Coast. Bobby, what did we find?
Got some good wind.
Yes! Oh, we're finally sailing down the Wild Coast. Here we come.
A tuna? Oh, we have sashimi for dinner!
Bring it on.
Bring her on, Chris! Yes! Whoa! Oh, check it, it's a murder scene back here.
Sashimi tonight.
Sashimi for days. Every day.
Yeah. Night number one, sailing down the Wild Coast. It's pretty wild. The moon is so bright. I don't know if I've ever seen it this bright on a passage. Flying along at like 10 knots, 9 to 10 knots, and we just surfed down a wave at 11.4. Now we just need to figure out where we're going to stop. We're going to stop in East London or Port Elizabeth, because there's a little low popping up west of Port Elizabeth on Wednesday, which is it's the day after tomorrow. So there's a chance that we could get stuck with some westerly winds, which we want to avoid.
Where are we going?
Plus enough.
12 knots.
12 knots. Oh my gosh. Yes, I could hear in the aft cabin us going really fast.
Sound quick back there.
Yes. And the autopilot's working really hard.
It's
Oh yeah.
doing this slow.
It's been a crazy night. We had 35 knots, gusting well into the 40s. Just a tiny little bit of Genoa out and a sliver of mizzen, and that's about it. Pretty intense. It's calmed down a bit now. We're pretty freaking exhausted. It's We're gonna stop into Port Elizabeth. Can sleep. There hasn't been a lot of sleeping going on down the wild coast. Our top speed was 14 knots. We're setting some crazy speed records down this coast, that's for sure.
Oh, beautiful sunrise. Did you have a good sleep?
I slept through the night, so
You look very energetic this morning compared to yesterday.
energetic's not the word I'd use, but yes, I feel a little bit more alive.
Yes. The first night is always the most rough on a passage.
That was quite rough. I don't know if I had seasickness or otherwise, but I feel better now.
Good.
Headache's gone. Yeah.
We'll arrive into Elizabeth soon. Be
4 or
nice.
5 hours. Should be
Yes. Perfect. Okay, well, I'll get you some coffee and then I'm gonna go to sleep.
there. Okay.
Another fish? What is? Oh my gosh, you already have it. What is that? Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, another BBC. Bobby's Big Catch.
The dock.
So what, show it again? I see your face in the reflection.
Oh, so we come in that way.
Oh, it's a nice photo.
Yeah, so that's our spot. That
Okay,
should
there's
be.
lots of room.
Yeah, so we'll go in, we'll swing in,
Start.
and then we'll just back up, and the wind should be pushing us onto the dock,
Perfect.
just slightly.
Woo!
Okay, that's a good spot. Wild Coast is almost behind us. 30 seconds when we get behind the breakwater.
Apologies for the bad cinematography, but yeah, you know how it is.
On the dock.
Really? Cool. Well, let's see how it goes. It'll be great. Bobby, get over here! Get her. I'll do it.
We had just successfully sailed down one of the most dangerous coastlines in the world, and it felt good to celebrate. Our time in Port Elizabeth was short, as we needed to continue towards Cape Town. After a 2-night stay, we set off on a 180 nautical mile sail to our next port of Walvis Bay. We had our friends Claire and Joe and new friends met in Richards Bay waiting for us there to celebrate Christmas, New Year's, and my 30th birthday.
So Christmas Eve is tomorrow, so I'm setting up our Christmas tree and Christmas decorations. Yeah. Excited, Chris? It's Christmas Eve Eve.
It's super calm and we're just motoring. There's not really that much wind. A lot of small.
And we have a good group of people. We have Bobby, of course, and some French guys we met from Richards Bay are coming over too. And we're gonna have a feast, Christmas music. It's gonna be a great time.
We are in Walvis Bay, South Africa. And it's a beautiful day. The sun is finally out. We stopped here for Christmas and New Year's.
Inflate my face, but it doesn't work.
Cheers.
Cheers!
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas.
And Happy New Year!
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas.
Hey, Merry Christmas, guys! Amazing.
Wow, so good.
Nice.
Happy New Year's Eve!
Happy New Year's!
Woo!
Joe and Claire are staying on our boat for New Year's for a party.
For a party.
Yeah. Small party.
What did you want up there?
That's a good question. We were talking about it.
The ladder doesn't go all the way down. Birthday to you. Woohoo! Woohoo! To green. Champagne on a Merry Christmas.
biltong bread
Breakfast.
for breakfast. Cheese, biltong, bread cooked on the barbecue. Reheated. It's amazing. One of the best things about Mussel Bay. Oh, it's beautiful. Look at those cliffs. Goodbye, Mussel Bay. Cape Town bound.
It's the last sunset in the Indian Ocean. In 45 miles, we will round Cape Agulhas, which is the southernmost point of Africa, and then we will officially be in the South Atlantic.
We were about to round Cape Agulhas, the southern tip of Africa, marking our official entry into the South Atlantic Ocean.
Countdown is on. Goodbye, Indian Ocean. It's been fun. 14, 12, 9, 7, 4, 2, 0. Atlantic Ocean! We're in the Atlantic Ocean, Chris.
Thank you, Neptune.
It's appropriate. Rum from Thailand.
Thank you for the safe crossing of the Indian. Please be kind to us tomorrow.
At around 2 a.m. on January 7th, 2022, we crossed into the Atlantic and officially crossed the Indian Ocean. It had been 376 days since setting off from Thailand. We sailed to 9 different countries, covering some 6,700 nautical miles in what has been the greatest adventure of our lives. The world's toughest ocean was now behind us. That said, day 1 in the Atlantic would prove to be our most intense day of sailing yet, as we rounded the Cape of Good Hope, rightfully nicknamed the Cape of Storms.
Check out the Oh, look again into the coast. Oh my goodness.
Oh, and that's now the first one. All of them is stern. Swimwater, trying to go for a swim. Sailing in a gate
Oh, let's look at this one.
Okay. All the talk about it over the last month, and now we passed it.
Now we're past it. All the little stories kind of start adding up and making sense.
Yeah.
It's a naughty rounding.
So beautiful.
It's the Cape of Good Hope.
Do you have hope that we're gonna have a good time here, Cape Town?
I know we will.
Oh, we're gonna have a great time.
Can't believe we're sailing up the Cape.
I know, we're already a tier. It's smoothed out a lot.
Yeah, its conditions have improved.
Probably get really windy
Yeah,
later.
whole
At least
lot.
it's flat.
Can't believe we actually crossed the Indian Ocean, and now we're on final approach into Cape Town. I've heard so many good things about this city, and can't wait. It's going to be a good month of staying there. And its coastline on the Cape of Good Hope is just, it's stunning. What the
What is this? Oh, organized leisurely sunset. Now we're like, this is too much. Wow, this is so magical here. Just opening. Can I go more to starboard? Yep, you're all good. Oh, I think we're getting marshaled in. Oh, so good to see you again. Okay, they have the line.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
No?
Oh, it's so cool. I can't believe we're finally here. It's so nice to see you guys.
You guys
No, it's just us. Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, buddy.
Take a half glass.
Cheers.
Hang on. This is awesome.
Thank you very much.
That's more like it.
Cheers.
Next time on Outside Watch, we fall in love with Cape Town and end up spending an amazing 2 months in this city. And we get to meet our new neighbors.
Oh my gosh. Look at that.
Shake, 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 shake your booty.
Why aren't you shaking your booty, Gillian?